Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 1st through the 7th. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising signs. All right, Sag. So at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Two of Cups. Very nice. Okay. So the Two of Cups could be a relationship that is very significant this week. For some of you, this is definitely a romantic partnership. So maybe there are some Sages that you're spending a lot of time with another person. This could be your significant other, or this could be someone that you have a very deep emotional connection with. So maybe you're getting to know this person, or spending more time with this person this week. For those of you who are coupled, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you. Let's see here. For some other Sages, this definitely could be a relationship that's quite significant, or a partnership that's quite significant. This could be a business relationship. For some other Sages, this could be a family or a friendship, a family relationship or a friendship that's quite significant this week. The overall energy for the week is the Six of Pentacles, which is all about giving and receiving. So there certainly could be a lot of very generous Sages here this week. You might be very generous with your partner, or with a friend, or with a family member, but this always can go both ways. So for some other Sages, this could be you receiving maybe something from a partner, receiving some sort of generosity. For many of you, I do see you very financially balanced. You also could be trying to save your money. So financially, I see it being a good week. We are starting out with the Nine of Wands with the Page of Cups here. So there could be some Sages that maybe you're waiting on news or waiting on communication. Something that's exciting though, something that's going to make you very happy. But with the Nine of Wands, this is you holding out. This is you persevering. For some Sages, maybe you've been waiting on something for a very long time, and this is maybe you feeling tired and exhausted with having to wait, but you're not giving up. You're hanging in there. So there's something that you want, something that maybe you're very passionate about, and with strength here, for some of you, you're really maybe having to go within and rely upon this inner strength when it comes to this. For some of you with the Four of Pentacles, you're really maybe hanging on tight to something that you want. And for some of you with this Page of Cups here, it's something that is fulfilling on an emotional level. And you're maybe, for some of you, maybe you've been waiting on this for a long time. It might possibly have something to do with a Leo. Strength represents the sign of Leo. Leo and Aries is coming through very strongly, but then I do also have this water energy as well. So there could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person. Now maybe you're waiting on hearing from this person. Or you and your partner could be waiting on maybe some sort of news or communication to come through. And for some of you, this could be on the financial front. Maybe this is in regards to a home. For some of you, you could maybe be trying to buy a home, or maybe you're waiting to be able to move house. For some of you, this is maybe you and your partner waiting on maybe being able to move house, or waiting on some sort of good news to come through. You could even be waiting on a loan to come through for some of you. But with Temperance here, this is things maybe happening on divine time. Temperance represents patience and moderation. So for some of you, maybe things are taking a little while. Things are definitely happening on divine time. Emotionally, I think it's going to be a good week for you with the Page of Cups and then Temperance here. For some of you, could be healing emotionally, becoming more balanced. For some Sages, you know, this is maybe your relationship healing. For those Sages that you could have had some difficulties previously, this definitely could be, for some of you, your relationship healing. especially those Sagittarius that you live with your partner or you're married with the Four of Wands here. A relationship definitely could be healing. And then for some other Sagittarius, you know, if you've had maybe some difficulties with maybe an older gentleman, this could be your father. This could be a relationship with an older gentleman, because I do also have the Emperor here. So this also could be a relationship with an older gentleman that is healing. Or a water sign person with the King of Cups here. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. That is maybe healing. But I do feel like for some of you, you know, this is you and your partner maybe waiting on some sort of good news or communication. Could be in regards to a loan. You might be trying to buy a home with the Four of Wands. This is my happy home card. So for some of you, you're trying to move house. But things are definitely maybe happening at, you know, on divine time. Things are happening slowly. For some of you, yes, I see that you're a little tired, you're a little exhausted, but you're not giving up. You actually have the strength to maybe deal with this. I know that some of you, that's not what you want to hear, but you definitely have that inner strength when it comes to being able to maybe deal with this or wait for this or wait for things to happen. For some of you, though, with strength mirroring the Emperor here, this is, you know, all about control. So for some of you, I feel like you need to take this bull by the horns. For some of you, you need to maybe take back your power in some way or take control of this situation if you can. With this energy, this is a little bit more of a stubborn energy. So I'm not sure if some of you, you know, are maybe trying to control a situation. You might want things to happen in a certain way and maybe needing to be a little flexible. Because I definitely see a lot of you coming through very strong, but also empowered. So for some Sagittarius, you have maybe the power to maybe change things. But maybe needing to be more flexible for some of you. So such an interesting spread. Financially and emotionally, I see you in a really good place. I think that some of you are waiting on some sort of good news, waiting on something here. Some of you, though, you're coming through empowered, you're coming through strong. And you definitely might need to take the bull by the horns or take back your power in some way. Now you have 3 fours here in this spread. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and then the Emperor. So, you know, for some of you, this is definitely something on the financial front, something involving your foundation, your stability, your security. So for some of you, maybe that's what you're waiting on news in regards to. For some of you, it's in regards to, you know, you being able to maybe move or something like that. For other Sagittarius, it could be in regards to maybe a new job. Something that's going to add more stability to your life in some way. For a small number of Sagittarius, I feel like maybe you and your partner, you've been trying to conceive. Yeah, you've been trying to maybe expand your family or start a family. And I feel like it's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen. Just, you know, things are divinely orchestrated. So things are going to happen when they're meant to happen. So needing to just trust in your angels and your guides, needing to keep the faith, not give up, which I don't see you giving up. But for some of you, I can see that you've been trying to expand your family or trying to start a family. And I think it's going to happen, but it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. But overall, I mean, you do have some great energies to work with. For those of you who are already partnered, I think it's going to be a great week for you. If you were dealing with difficulties, you know, you do have this nice healing energy that's around you. For some of you, you are maybe partnered with a water sign person, maybe a Leo, maybe an Aries or a Taurus. And then certainly for some of you, you know, maybe you're partnered with this older gentleman with the Emperor. He really could be any sign. It's just someone who's very, very stable. Normally he's someone who is very, very successful. But overall, I see it being a great week for you. A very balanced week with the Six of Pentacles and Temperance here. Very, very balanced. And you do have some good energies to work with. By some of you, I do see you having to wait. So needing to be patient, unfortunately. But let's pull you an additional guidance card. But overall, I think it's going to be a great week for you. Additional guidance for Sag. All right, I have a card that just shot out. Well, there you go. We have Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So I receive this card a lot when someone is growing spiritually. So you yourself, Sag, could definitely be growing spiritually. But also there could be some Sages that maybe you teach for a living, maybe you counsel others, or maybe you're going to. For some of you, maybe that's what you're waiting on news in regards to. And then for some other Sages, maybe you have the ability to counsel someone this week. Now, this could be your partner. This could be a relationship that's quite significant. And then for some other Sages, you know, you yourself actually could be growing spiritually. Okay, Sag? So I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I do wish you a wonderful week. Take care.